day. We are just chilling out at 11:30 at night, playing a little bit of War Thunder. I haven't played this game in a while. I've been playing a lot of GTA Online and Fortnite. I've had, online capabilities for a while now. So I kind of just, been carried away with the game. But nevertheless, we are back in here and don't feel like I'm going to talk much. Don't have the spirit in me right now, but we'll see. We'll be going into the game shortly, as these take for like 10 years to start, and then we'll be in. So yeah, enjoy the ride. Boop, 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 boop. Put my own goddamn stream on, goddammit. Alright, mate, looking that way. Check it again. Check it, I can love it looking that way. Put my stream on so I could see you guys' chat. It has about 8 seconds delay, so overall it's not that bad. The last battle gonna defeat got mission. Defeating that, but it's alright. Do you hear music in the background? Don't worry about it. Don't say, oh, you can get copyright strikes. No, I can't. I have 20 subscribers. I'm not gonna get a copyright strike. I'm playing in the P26B30B-35 right now. It's a little pre-war plane. I want to say 1933, 32 or 33. It's by Boeing Aviation, which is still flying airplanes to this day. So, of course, it's accurate. Of course it is. It's a, it's a game. It's a simulator, not a game, but a simulator. But playing ARB, Air Realistic Battles, at 1.0 BR, Battle Rank 1.0, and looks like we're just about to start now. So, let's get it on. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sorry about that. Right, here we go. Time to go to battle. GG all. I don't particularly like this plane. Oh, somebody using some iron. This plane's not very maneuverable. It does have a float control carburetor, so that means whenever I go inverted, the engine will die because of the center of gravity. That will cause the carburetor to flood, which means the engine will die because it's getting too much fuel, not enough oxygen. Oh, I barely ever play this plane, but lately, shoot, oh, about to crash here. Nope, I was able to keep it. Anyway, I barely ever play this plane. Because of the float control carburetor. Now in realistic battles, you know, this wouldn't matter because this plane would be like, this plane is super maneuverable in air arcade battles, but you know, in this one, not so much. You see, it's super slow, not very fast. Of course, I do have bombs on it, so that could count. In fact, it does matter and count. There's the interior of the plane, very mundane. Actually looks pretty modern to me, but it's not modern. It's old. I don't know. You have a clock, altitude, airspeed, general direction of where you're going, RPMs, manifold pressure, so it's not all that bad, but it's just real old. Of course, the plane is pretty small. Where are the enemies? There's someone. Starting to pop up now. Why can't I see you? Didn't mean to shoot that with that weapon. That actually might not be a plane. I'm pretty sure that is a plane though. You don't have wet in this plane, which is a tremendous low. You know, yeah. Be careful because of stuff like that. Go ahead and drop the bombs. Even though I don't have wet, I still keep my thumb on the throttle. Because most of the planes that I do fly, oh crap, I lost control. Come on, carburetor, don't fail me now. Can't really see where my plane is because I'm in too many maneuvers and I keep on losing control. This is really okay. Oh crap. Okay, I don't know how that wouldn't have hit. Shoot. Okay, I thought I just top spin there. Bro, how come I keep wing stalling? Oh, I'm dead. Yep. We're done playing this plane. Ah, crap. GG's. Turn to hangar, yeah. I guess we'll play, I don't know, P40. It's the highest plane I have. Shoot! Okay. 28 minutes so I can play this. I actually play this plane. That or the P38. Do I want to be a fighter or, oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Because I love this plane. Plane's so maneuverable. And fast. It's 365 opposed from, I think the P40E1 is 341 miles an hour. It's real fast, real good. If y'all do remember, last time I streamed, well, last couple times I streamed, I actually had the chat right by my screen. I don't use that anymore. I'll just plug my phone in to my PlayStation, put it on a charger, and then leave my chat box open to my own stream, because I don't like how the chat box makes my screen smaller. And whenever my screen is smaller, it's not as good. You know, I don't have that good of sight inside the TV. So, if you're wondering that, there you go. There we go, get into the game. Get set, we're on about 8 seconds delay. Right. Bip, 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 bip. Alright, we got some Hellcats, some Yaks. Got a J21, a 0, 2 zeros. Ooh, I really want to shoot that guy down right now, but I'm not going to, because that's frowned upon. Right? That's frowned upon. No, it really is frowned upon, and I don't like doing it. Alright, this is one of my favorite maps. You know, I don't really know the name of the map that well. One second. And in the next moments, we are back. Still going through all this dang snow. You must grind. A lot. You must grind. I do. I do. Must grind a lot. Dude has every plane of all the countries except for jets, and there's only like 10 jets in the American tech tree. That I could have just paid. Just realized I didn't. My gear. I'm just playing Sweet so I can get some OP planes. Get the money to pay for my expensive pieces of piece of crap. Rank 6 French jets. Man, French jets are garbage. Do agree, remember. I'm gonna go ahead and try my hand at boom and zoom. You're black. There you are. Oh, it's a 110. Don't all dive. No, we do not want to dive. Small. Gonna go ahead and open up on them. And back up we go. Tag. Yak life. Hashtag yak life. Only won the Mirage. That's not a very good plane, but GG's. Do what you do, man. If you're wondering why I said yak life, whenever you see in the chat, like rewind like 10-15 seconds, or you can't rewind more. Rewind like 20 seconds, and you'll see that the guy said physically I can't dive because I'll just immediately rip. Yak 3s in this game, they're good and fast, but they rip incredibly fast. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going to a dogfight. Nah, man. Alright. I'm focused. I got him focused. But anyway, Yak 3s. Oh my god, these guys has a buddy. Jesus. I just got triple teamed. What? Okay. Those guys are... That's just sad when you have to triple team. Okay. Anyway, the Yaks are good and fast, but whenever they rip really slow. Like, you can only go like 700 kilometers per hour, which is about 500, 600 miles an hour. Whenever you play them. And whenever you dive, of course, obviously, you pick up a lot of speed. So... Alright, we're joining in now. It's good to know how much delay I have, because whenever you're starting, since the queue takes a while to start up a battle, I can look at my screen and then look at this, the phone, to see how many seconds of delay I have. It's pretty cool. It's a little life hack. Only when you play War Thunder, though, sadly. That and Fortnite, maybe. That's Spitfire Mark... Okay. Mark 9. Mark 9. Spitfire Mark 9. That freaking F4U. Just so fast. It kind of looked like I was gaining on it for a second, but oh, I bet you I am. But 3, 4, what? 67, 8, 9, 60. Okay, War Thunder's just lying now. Because if I'm coming into the side of him, I should actually it should be going down, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's not the objective. Why am I so low? Getting a good sustained 20. That'll work. I'm lucky because I don't have a fear of heights. Most people that play video games, sometimes they have fear of heights, and it interferes with them, so they'll stay real low and get killed easily by something like AA. Should I go in the clouds? There might be bombers up there that need help. I'm going in the clouds. Okay. It's like oh shoot, I'm on a freaking 30mm climb. 30-degree climb. Yeah, I'm glad I tried to go into the clouds because most of the enemies are up here. Just need to get past the clouds. I can see the top of them. Just barely. Right. About to start right about now. We're out. Well, shoot. Sad thing is, I just lost a lot of speed. Ooh, that BF-109 can land on me in any second. This guy know I want to fight. At about 10,000 feet. Actually left me alone. I have to be very careful with that guy though. I'll let him know that I wanted to fight. But that was kind of a dumb move. Because I need altitude and speed. Right now I'm barely managing 160. Okay, here we go. We gonna level out. Okay, I guess we're not leveling out. What? No way. I didn't even see the man. I had no sight of him. I might have to report him. Aerodynamics is just dead. Just need a little bit more down. I just need a little bit more pitch down. No, it can't be saved. No, had to leave it. There's no way, man. Calling some BS there, but... Cause I had no sight of the man. And I was looking straight behind me. So... Actually, I'm trying to P-38. See if I can do some bomber hunting. Some bomber hunting. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is the same map as last time, I think. Okay, it's time to really get up there. Okay, I've arrived back. Oh. Keeping my stable 5-degree climb. Don't need much more than that. This is actually a really cool plane because, see, it has a steering wheel instead of just a joystick. Or yeah, a joystick. And you know, it's just a cool plane. When I first saw it, I thought it was a P-61 Black Widow, but it was a P-38 Lightning. No, this isn't really one of my favorite planes. My favorite plane is the P-51, followed by the I want to say, yeah, P-47, then either the P-40 or the P-38. This is more of a bomber interceptor and a heavy fighter more than a fighter. I'm sitting here at about level flight. Go ahead and get down to level. It's kind of hard to get level with analog controls. I'm just about level. Because where the crosshairs, that's where the plane is pitched, and where the little, like, 2 lines in a circle, that's your actual level. You know, are you... Crap, that probably just raised me back up. And whenever you like this, that means you're fast enough to the point where you... to the point where you can, to the point where you have enough speed to where you're actually leveled up. And it's actually pretty useful because you don't know if you're not gaining altitude or not getting speed or losing speed in the climb. And, so. Unfortunately, I do not see any bombers. So that means that we're probably going to have to go into the furball. Actually, looks like what looks to be a damaged Spitfire. I'll go for him because he's away from the pack. And I can gain a whole bunch of speed. Just over 500 miles an hour. Yeah, he's damaged. Just as I suspected. Looks like gas and oil leak. Looks like a martyr.
Need backup.
Okay.
Attack the enemy.
I had no idea I was going that fast. That was kind of cringy. As a Mark 2B. Okay. I had no intention to run into him like that. Jesus. Okay. Well, okay then. Yeah. There we go. Looks like we're fighting in the P40. I actually kind of don't like this P40 because it's the E1. It still has the Allison engine in it. But the other P40, the F10, that's the P40 with the Packard or the Rolls-Royce Milan engine. Needless to say, that one's better. This is the path I'm taking because it takes me right down to the F4s. Then the plan is to probably start up at the F4F and then go down the F4, mostly the Grumman. That's all Grumman. Then this might be Grumman too, maybe consolidated. Doesn't get you down very far, it only gets you down to 8.7. And then, oh, well, I'll show you later. Then probably mostly Boeing, which is the bombers. And then maybe I'll go back up to rank 1. I probably will. And it's going to take months and months and months for me to finish at least American Tech Tree. In the far future, play with me. Luigi Molam. Play with me? Why not? I don't really know how to play with most people, but shoot. You can friend request me or anything. I do not mind. This is one of my first times taking this thing out. Has a couple of decals on it, nothing too crazy. It's Russian aside, and then that Santa sleigh. Oh! Why? What? So my ailerons didn't work, my rudder locked up. Okay, let's wait 2 minutes. That was not... I don't know. Just shoot all my weapons because why not? Not gonna wait any longer. It's not gonna be any longer, but did I put my flaps in landing? No, because that would raise me up. I guess I just wing stalled or something. I have no idea. All I know is I'm not happy about it at all. Now I gotta wait 2 minutes. Got a minute left. This is, oh my god, I'm mad about that. Don't get down. Sounds like this plane's already coming back. Oh, that guy just got a real late spawn. Yep, I'm still repairing. 45 seconds left. That's a Mark 2B. I think. $12:05, so just after midnight. Got only 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm really mad. But it's fine. I'm in the air, that's all that matters as of now. His plane is pretty maneuverable. It's really heavy. I can do a little bit of maneuvers in it. See, I'm not that bad in it. I'm not bad at War Thunder. You know, I just need to get my aim better. Gain some altitude, Jesus. I don't really like this P-40 because of its huge nose. But Jesus Christ, this nose has got to be at least 10 feet tall. If not more. Look at that. That's pig nose. I look like Porky Pig. I look like Mario in his Popeye's biscuit nose. I got that from Jeffy. Looks like a worthy opponent. I have. Time to start. Okay, looks. Head on master? No, I'm playing. It's a regular kill, but. That was a normal kill, but I'll take it, GG, man. And here I was just talking about me needing to get my aim better. So you still want to start raining bullets at me? No, he's not pointing at me. That's why you don't mess with 50 cals. Do not mess with 650 caliber machine guns on a plane that's so big. Oh my god. Nope. I see you, buddy. Nah, this guy sees. Oh my god. There's another one. That didn't hit. There's no way. Shoot, I need help. There's no way. Come on. Oh shoot, everything's leaking, overheated. Lost control of the engine. Oh. There's no way. Like, I don't believe he killed me right there, but he might have got the pilot snipe. This game, man. So unrealistic. It's pretty unrealistic. Just 11 G's. All for one air target. I'll take it. Gotta go with that, man. Finish that. But anyway, I'll go to my other preset. No, not that one. That one I really don't care about. We'll go with the F10. That one has a better nose. It's still not perfect. It's not real streamlined, but better. And it has a Merlin engine in it, so I think it's an early Merlin engine. I don't think it's the one without the. I think it has a fuel injectors in it now, because it's a Packard engine, not a Merlin. Made under license by Packard Automotive back in the 40s, back in the World War II. In the Second World War. Is this arcade? I think this is arcade battles. Well, no. Yep, this is arcade battles. Forgot to change it. But this is where this thing shines. Like, look at this. This isn't realistic. I can turn the plane with look at this. This is the thing that makes me real, not sad, but not happy, you know. I don't know how to feel. But hey, we got a P40 in arcade. Oh, that guy's about to shoot me. No? You have an enemy plane trying to stop flying so erratic. It's a Buffalo. Driven by it. Bro, you're not getting away. What this guy does, if this guy's not gonna do is get away. That's why I don't really like arcade battles. Did you just die? Yeah. He just died. Because, like, their plane is so squirrely that it doesn't really allow you to aim. Because look at this, like, look, this isn't, you're turning the plane with your rudder. Like, that's not right. Shoot. Shoot, go and light this guy up. Get him off of our opponent. Shoot. Dude, you're in a typhoon. You're in a typhoon, bro. Get off our head. Typhoon ain't bad, but it is not good. Got a hit on him. Come on, P-40. Oh, shoot. I had no idea, man. Okay. This plane's still very unrealistic, but it's better. Much better. Is that a bomber low altitude? Yeah, we're going for this guy. That guy's not going to survive. I hope he knows that. And that guy just got lit. Guy just got lit up. Oh, it's one of those B-17s. SM-79. Someone tells me this plane is French. FW-190, close range. I should have got at least a couple hits. Pilot snipe. Holy crap, that guy got me low. I'm gonna go ahead and RTB. Oh shoot, I got a guy on my tail. No, I don't. He's close to my tail though. We need to figure out where he is so we can destroy him. Oh. Can't resist doing another dogfight. Something a lot more practical. Oh shoot, no. I can't do that. Nice, they got him on fire. He's going down. I'm about to die. I did not realize, no, I can't make that. No, shoot. Stalling out, come on. You're down, Dead. Ah, oh, dang. How did he get the kill? I shot at him. He didn't fire not a single bullet, man. It was only a matter of time before I stalled, though. Alright, guys. One cannon. I think the cannon might just be a machine gun. But whatever it is, I only have one of them. Going to drop all my bombs. I can have a little bit more. Yes, I got him. Time to go up for this P-26. Shoot, we have a lot of delay going on now. Oh, it's just my phone being weird. P-26 is on my nose. I really don't like this plane. Got an F4 Wildcat. Okay. Yeah. Because that's... Look, I could still be flying. What is this? I still have lift. I just now started falling. What do you mean? I could still... I could... That is really aggravating, to say the least. Look at this. I'm still flying gracefully. The engine's still on. If autopilot existed, that ME-410s right there. God, that's aggravating, man. That is aggravating. Freaking aggravating, bro. I gotta purchase these. Shoot, why not? Why not waste money on guns that I'm not gonna use? Because it's a freaking fighter. Oh my god. No, let's go ahead. Okay. What the heck? Oh, you have to capture that airfield. Shoot, I still didn't take it off of arcade. XP-38. Let's go for it. And just like that, we're pretty much behind him. Guy's already smoking. Oh, I'm on your tail now, buddy. Mr. XP38. Shoot. I think there's someone behind me. Yep, there's someone behind me. Whenever you see the green tracers instead of the red ones, there you know there's someone behind you. Hit. Thing is hecka maneuverable for, you know, a heavy fighter. Come on. Come on, man. Get off of my tail. Shoot, that was dangerous. She could have shot and killed me right there. Bro, 3 or 4 planes getting the heck whipped out of me. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I could have shot and got that pilot snipe, man. Will these guys stop? They don't stop. Look. There's that VF-109. He did not right. Oh, now the P-38, so the XP-38 is behind me, and he's got shots. He's gonna hit some shots. Nope. Wow. Okay. Because 3 planes were behind me. Aw. I'm getting that XP-38. Don't you worry. XP-38's mine. He was gonna be dead. It's alright though. That's alright. XP-38, where are you? There you are. Right on my nose. I love how like basically all of the freaking he's coming for the head on. Alright, time to start sending bullets his way. Got some hits on him. We're going back into the dogfight. Got another hit on him. Nothing good though. Probably just like body shots. Nothing good. Pretty sure I got a hit on him though. Come on, come on. Come on. Nope, you are not gonna die. Nope, swordfish. XP-38 may know how to fight, but he ain't never seen my kind of skill. All he's seen is all he's seen is his butt being saved with 2 other planes. Oh shoot, my gun got jammed. Almost had him. He was about to die. He was about to freaking die, bro. I researched the P-38. No, I haven't. I don't wanna. No. I don't. You know, why the heck not? No, I don't wanna. What's two? I don't have anything. Research. Finish. Alright, we're going back into the P-38. I mean P-40. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. I'm back. Hey, let's kill people. God, I don't like this plane that much. It's maneuverable and all, but... Oh, shoot, they have a CW-21, man. Have a P-47. I gotta go for the P-47, man. That thing. Gotta watch that CW-21, though. CW-21's about to destroy them. Gotta go for the CW-21. Hey, that got taken care of. Yeah, Key 61. I'm gonna go for it. I am, however. Heck. Oh, shoot. The key. So I'm going for the key. No, it's the P400. I kinda want to really go for the CW-21, the P400. Teamwork, okay. I don't know what that did for teamwork, but I'll take it. Out my way, key 34. Key 44. Wow. Great job, War Thunder. Of course, a BF-109. Wow. Let's go. Three people were fighting me at once. Great job, War Thunder. Great job, other team. This is why I don't like arcade. Because guess what? Every single time you get triple teamed, not double teamed. Not double teamed, triple teamed. It just gets old. There's so many planes. We have a good, oh shoot, just dropped my phone. We have a lot of planes too, but they are mostly Jap planes. Bingo. Plane that I kill. There's a plane that kill me. No, you're not getting out of my sights this time. I'm locked onto you. I locked you. Gotcha. You're not getting away. Oh my god, there's another. There's some teamers. Oh my god. Every single time, bro. This is getting old. Forget this. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, War Thunder. We get it. Because every single game, or every single teammate in the game is teaming. Just gets old, man. Look at that. That's not a kill. That shouldn't have been a kill. If people in War Thunder would just leave us alone, let us fight it out. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. They're going to respawn anyway. It's looking good so far at a stable 199 miles an hour. Come on. Web, do some work. Okay, Web X emergency power, which is supposed to give you more power, brought the power down. I think the engine's just redlining now. At a slight descent. Come on, man. That's perfect. You can't tell me that's not perfect. I'm trying so hard to get this level out perfect. Let's go. We're past 200 miles an hour. A mile a minute. Shoot, there's a fighter on my tail. We need to drop these bombs and get out of here. It's one thing though. This plane can take a whole heck of a lot of punishment. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. I had to do that quickly because I had accidentally put my rocket. they on target? Yeah, they're on target. Shoot, I think some of my bombs missed. No base damaged. We're getting banked. I think I'm gonna just do like this. No. We're gonna have 12 brand new bombs. Like I said before, some money and they ask for more. No, come on. Bombs, hurry up. They have like, crap. Come on. Let's go. Researched unit. Okay. That's what's up. Alright, so that's cool. So I can now purchase the P-47D. No, I don't want to order it. No. What I want to research now is... No. P-63, do I want to research the P-63? Yeah. I'm not going to research that. No. Oh, crap. I gotta... Alright. Let's go ahead and test flight what I don't have the money for. Preview test flight. See, this, the P-47. If we were playing that in Red Tails. If we were playing this in Red Tails, man. This could have won against the ME-262 in the final scene. Well, not the final scene, but, you know, where Lightning dies. This could have combated the 4 cannons. The 4 very well made, probably the best cannons of the war besides the American ones. No, I'm playing. Probably some of the best made cannons in the entire war. The Browning 303 50 caliber machine guns actually would tear through the ME-262. That is because not only do you have a big chunk of engine in the front of your plane whenever you're on a head-on, but you have so much firepower. And just in the P-47. The P-51 did not have 8 50 cals, they had 6. Those two 50 cals probably did something. And of course I was joking. Dr. Red Tail scene, that's Hollywood for you. You know. Dead. Still got him though. But anyway, those 250 cals really do something. And there's no doubt there's probably been some ME-262 P-51 head-on. And there's no real winner there. Both of the planes are going to die, are going to crash. Both of the pilots are likely going to die. No. There's just no winner or loser there. Now with the P-47, you've got this big, chunky Pratt & Whitney double wasp, 2800 double wasp by in the front. And this thing, if you lost 3-4 cylinders, it's a 12-cylinder engine. If you lost 4 cylinders, right, you'd have a V8 now. This thing would still run with the inline engine. You get a couple good shots in it, it ain't going too much farther. It ain't going too much farther. Because of course it's not it's a V, you know, it's a V shape. It'd be a V12 instead of a 12-cylinder radial, which is the double wasp, and a couple of other planes, American planes. With the Merlin engine, if you lose a couple cylinders, you'll still run, but it won't be nearly as good as if you had this. It pains me to say it, but the P-47 D model had a better engine than the P-51. The P-51 is a better plane overall. It's faster, sleeker, and it was tough, you know, and it went farther. You could escort B-17s, you know, through the fighters and back. It didn't have to go back right as you got through Germany or something like that. No, didn't have to do that. The P-51 was a better plane than the P-47. That's arguable. You know, you can debate over that, and you can go days, hours, days to debate about that. The P-47 had a better engine though, like I keep on saying. It had better armament. It was tougher. I'm not saying that the P-51, I'm sorry, was fragile, but the P-47 was tougher. Like I said, I think I messed my words up. I don't think the P-51 is fragile. It was a tough plane. You know, with the laminar flow wing and the you know, it was real thick. The wing was real thick. Of course, with the body, it was thick too. So it was tough, but the P-47, oh my god, it could take so much punishment. Once I heard in a story on YouTube, this guy got shot up by FW-190, a German plane, and he had got over 400 bullets in his P-47. It was a B model, I think. It was a Razorback, not a bubble canopy like this one. Because with this one, you can look behind you like that. All is fine and dandy. But I'll show you in a little bit with the P-51. It was an accurate simulation of the P-47. Same plane as this, but it had a Razorback, and a Razorback is when the back end of the plane behind the canopy is higher up to the point where you don't have that view behind you. If you want to look behind you, you're going to see metal. Still got him. And anyway, excuse me. Whenever you do that, what am I talking about? Shoot. Oh yeah, this guy had over 400 bullets and he still made it back home to his airfield. He still lives on today. Well, as of 2 years ago, he still lives. He still lives up as of 2 years ago. Maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, what I'm saying is, this is kind of jokes. The Red Tails joke, or the Red Tails saying is jokes. It's nothing really, what's the word for it? It's nothing really meaningful. But in a real life scenario, if you're flying in level flight, just get up to altitude, I'll say about 10-15,000 feet, side climb, flaps up, flaps down a minute, just help us a little bit with our climb. But anyway, you're flying at about 400 miles an hour. I guess this is high enough. We don't need to go much higher. And we'll get up to at least 300 miles an hour. Because this plane can do that. Level flight, just about. And you hit on somebody. And you don't do burst, you don't do like this. And my gun's jammed. But anyway, you do like that. Guns would have jammed. But German guns jammed too. The P-47 probably would have won that fight. I'm just gonna say it. P-47 would have won that fight if the Red Tail scene was real, which it's not. It's fake. It's Hollywood. It's a movie. It's just a movie that makes sure that it portrays that America was better than every other country in the world. I love the movie because I like the color red, and I like P-47s. I mean, not P-47s, but I like P-51s, and I like the color red. When I was younger, when I was like 6, 7, maybe even younger than that, maybe 5. Whenever that movie came on, it was just coming out. I didn't really know a lot about the movie, but it was. But I just love the color red, and I watched it a lot on like Encore and Showtime, and you know, I liked it because it was the color red. That's about it. It's about the only reason I liked it. And so I'm watching it, and I'm seeing this Red Tails scene where Lightning dies. I'm thinking, that's so cool that he actually won the fight. I wish I could do that someday whenever I start flying in the World War. Because, you know, I didn't know movies were fake. I thought movies were like video cameras or something of what's happening recently. But, you know, I was sitting here thinking, wow, I want to do that whenever I start flying the P-51. I want to fly the P-51 in the Army whenever I grow up. And I didn't really know a lot about anything, especially planes. I was a car guy. I liked old cars, and that was about it. You know, I was like, oh, that car goes fast. I like it. I don't care what it looks like as long as it has over 200 miles an hour top speed. I was in love with it. Couldn't tell me different. Couldn't tell me real different. But when I started getting older, I started thinking, when I was watching documentaries, I was real into planes. You know, if I would have had X-Plane 11, I wouldn't be playing War Thunder. I'd be playing X-Plane 11 with a big simulator. But so I'd be making a big simulator in my house somewhere. I don't know where. The house is pretty small. Maybe in the garage, for Christ's sake. I don't really know. Point is, I was watching documentaries and I was real big into planes. I'm like, that couldn't be real. That scene couldn't be real. I knew what a movie was. Now. I was like, oh, that's just a movie. I'm gonna be flying the F-51, not the P-51. The F-51-2. Like, Cougar. I don't know. I wouldn't be flying a Mustang, is all I'm saying. Go ahead and take down these friendlies. What are those? I want to know what these are. Look like P-40s? It's probably what it is, P-40s. Dang it. What? Alright, so take your wing out. Yeah, these are P-40s. What do you mean, brother? Shoot! Didn't want to do that. Just the Rankin P-40 and your Stupid. Oh shoot, looks like we're taking a water landing. I don't really land that good on water. Making P40s, and they're so good. And their durability. Frankie. That was a hard landing. Come on, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Crap. Yep. Oh, I get to see that beautiful takedown. See that little takedown I did back there on the friendlies? That was what a plane is supposed to look like going down. In a straight line, and you light them up with 50 cals, 8 of them. Pumping out lead, she said. But excuse me, I'm kind of tired. How long has this stream been going on for? That's what I want to know. I don't think it'll tell me. Cool. For me to whoop somebody's ass. Let me check, see if it'll tell me. I don't know. It's a great day. Somebody. See what 50 cals will do to boats. Sponges. They're sponges. Take a beating, not for sure. And you know, it's weird because whenever I started getting into warplanes, specifically World War II planes, pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go, just barely made it. I had no idea that the planes, excuse me, that the planes' ammunition went inwards. Like they actually went crossed. I had no idea. I really didn't. I thought that they just went straight. Like you see right, I won't show it now, but like I thought it just went straight forward. There's that P40 again that I wanted to take down. I get tripping. Where did that P40 go? He's right somewhere. Where did that P40 go? Where did that fighter go? should be on a head-on course with it. Oh no, I'll make a go around and then I'll probably be able to see him. Oh, there it is. P40 down there. You see it like right around there. The P40 is going to die. That's great. 292, 293, 94, 295, 296, 97, 298, 299, 300. Let's go, guys. We're at the 300 mark. Probably should have been some hits. Of course, I don't think it tells you that whenever you've hit friendlies. That was a hit. Freaking P40, bro. Freaking P40 is not letting up. It's not letting them control go. Come on, stupid. Those are hits. Oh, shoot, I'm out of ammo. Flaps. 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 I don't have an air brake. 3, 2, 1. Light them up. Gun jammed. I'm trying to get away now. Boom, got him. Some mission accomplished. Got me some air targets. That was a hard fought win, man. Hard fought kill. Gonna lower this down to about 35%. Gonna teach you how to land a plane, people. Lower your gear. Extend your flaps. Lower your plane to 0%. Touchdown. might bounce a little bit, but that's okay. Apply brakes by holding down while the plane is on the ground.
Congratulations, your plane has been successfully landed.
At 10%, this thing barely goes. It's such a pig.
Reception 4, over.
15%, nothing. 20%. Okay, got some power. Wheels are rolling. Try a 40% takeoff. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna take off. Shoot, tree. Nope. Alright, let's go with a 50%. Can hear the supercharger kinda kicking in a little bit. Okay, 100. Okay, that's a 50% power takeoff. And you actually gain altitude okay. So, you guys just need to take off and you don't have the power, you only have 50% power. You can take off at 50%. I imagine that's the lowest you can go. You can try 45%. Of course, you lose speed really, really, really fast whenever you're trying to climb. Nose up, level out. Still gonna be descending little by little. See, the nose is pulled up quite a bit. About 10 degrees in the sky. Still descending. Oh, crap. They were gonna try to 45% takeoff. 47, 45. Excuse me. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna take off. Oh, gear up, gear up. That's a 45%. So 45%, I'm sorry, is the lowest power you can take off at. And you're probably about to crash immediately unless you get some power. You can see we're going to try and landing in the water again. Thing looks like a boat, so it's proving definitely difficult for a boat. Oh no, we're on the climb out. So we're going to go ahead and keep the nose, or keep leveled out. We'll keep level flight, descending gradually. Okay, get up to almost 200 miles an hour. Speed relative to the ground. So that's probably IAS 175. We're just about managing 200 miles an hour at 45% power, so you're not doing too bad. So not doing all that bad. At 204 at 45%, keeping the level flight. You're actually doing pretty good for what this plane is. Of course, we're going to try to water landing, but it's proving kind of difficult since we're going fast. It's, you know, the plane is actually it's not stalling. So this plane actually does work. It's only 114 feet in the air at 45% power. I'm holding down on my button to where I can look. I can actually look at my look around, and it won't affect except for the ailerons and the elevators. So I can look back, and if I wanted to, I could, you know, look up. Okay, now we're losing altitude. Just going to try to take it back to level flight. There we go, that's about level. Managing just over 200 miles an hour. Auxiliary fuel must be used. Turn to the battlefield, that's fine. We're okay. We'll just respawn. Hopefully won't go more than 45. Or we won't, yeah, more than 45% power. I'm not gonna turn the plane. Oh god, we started at 1,000 feet. It's not keeping us level anymore. It's not a good thing. Okay, we're at 990 feet now. Just about 1,000 feet. So, we're just about level. Might be losing some altitude, yeah. 227 at level flight. 45% power, still. And I honestly can't complain, man. I'm going to turn the plane just a little bit so we stay on water, just in case, you know, we wing stall. Turn the plane just like so. Still at 45% power. 239. And to kind of think, just think a little bit. This plane at 45% power can fly at the speed that some earlier planes from less than 10 years earlier can only fly at 100%. That's crazy. Of course, we think that, you know, the modern planes can fly at this speed at like 10% power, but still, that's kind of crazy. How evolution and technology, innovation have let these planes, not just this plane, but modern planes that today, the F-35, the F-22, the F-16, it's not all that modern, but still. It's just crazy. It's I wouldn't think we'd be able to get this far. I would still think if I were the one that made these planes, I can look on YouTube to make a propeller plane. It might not be gas powered, it'll probably be gas powered, but it won't be a jet. I could probably make 300, 400 horse with my propeller plane. These planes make almost 5, 6, 7,000 horsepower. And you know, it's crazy because people evolve, I don't know what I'm talking about, through time, especially in aviation. As we see the first jet plane, well, the first jet fighter, 1944, the Me-262. German engineers were trying to develop the jet engine all the way at about since the 1920s. They didn't have the skills, they didn't have the resources at the time. We had the resources, but we didn't know how to get those said resources. So right now, just in graceful flight. I'm not really trying to, what do you call it? Battle right now. Just enjoying this plane. 200 miles an hour. 45% power. Not even half power. And by the 60s, it was actually said by Chrysler, about a Chrysler turbine, is the combustion engine going to be gone in 10 years in the 1960s? Because, think about it. In the 60s, we had the 84, the F4 Phantom, the MiG-21, F-100, the F-86. Should I go on? And not even that, but we had commercial jets. Not the F, but the L-1011, the Boeing 707, stuff like that. Cars were just now starting to get the jet engine. There's only one or two cars that were mass produced that made the jet engine. V8. I'm sorry, the 315 cubic inch GM V8 in a Chrysler. So yeah, and it was actually advertised that the not the jet engine, but the combustion engine was going to be gone, over with in 10 years. Of course, that never came to be. Right now, the big gig is electric power. With the Tesla, GM made a couple cars that ultimately didn't really do so good, but they still put up. Ford's making electric cars, Chevrolet's retrying their electric cars. Every brand I can think of has made or is trying to make an electric car. So, yes. So that one ad about 40, 50, 60 years ago. 50 years ago. Is the combustion engine going to be extinct in 10 years? I don't think so. And here's why. With electric power, it's being revolutionized right now. It's the new it's like the really, really smart kid in the class that never shows his face. It's practical, it's rational. And electric cars have been around since 1909. The Baker electric car looked like a telephone booth on wheels. Jay Leno has one. And he knows a lot more than me. I'm just giving my plain opinion with what I know. Honestly. I know a little bit about cars. I can tell which cars are and maybe which engine they have. I've seen a little bit how to fix cars, like the engine and the front wheels, or the suspension and stuff, but not that much. Anyway, doesn't matter. Getting off topic. I don't think the combustion engine will be extinct, because even though that electric cars are the new big thing that are just arousing, that are just coming into style, well, it's safe, it's practical, it's rational, and it's good for the environment. So I do think it's better than the combustion engine, don't get me wrong. But I just don't think I can give up hearing a good exhaust from combustion engines. I don't think I can get away from hearing the roar of a jet engine coming to life. I don't think I can give up any of that stuff for something that helps the earth. Trust me, I love helping the earth. You know, Earth Day was just recently, and I respect that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up half my life. I don't mean to be irrational with what I'm saying, but I just can't. It's not my nature. And one of my teachers actually, before the cough comes in, before cough came in to play, my teacher is saying that this might be the last generation, our generation, Generation X, I believe. You know, my generation, I'm just now getting into a teenager now. My generation is the last generation that's going to be able to see clean air or witness cars or witness no smog in the sky. I halfway agree with that. I kind of think it's a little bit far-fetched. I don't think it's wrong per se, but I think it's just a little, how do I say it, exaggerated. That's what I'm looking for, exaggerated. I respect her as a teacher. She's one of my favorite teachers. But that doesn't mean I agree with everything that she says. And will electric cars save that? Yes. They will conserve the cars, not the cars. They will conserve the earth. But that doesn't mean that people with lawnmowers, even though they have electric lawnmowers, people aren't going to go for that. My dad runs a yard business, and, you know, we don't use any electric products. We use gas powered for everything. And it's powerful. It gets the job done. I should know. I do a lot of the weed eating. My dad does a lot of the lawn mowing. It gets the job done. It makes the yard look nice. We make the money. With an electric, it's going to take longer. It won't do as good as job, and we have to go home to charge our products every couple hours. We don't have the time for that. We barely have the time to go get something to eat for lunchtime. You know, whenever we go get something to eat, we have to eat in the car on the way to the to the next job. So if we're taking 2 hours out of the day, twice a day, to charge our stuff, that's not going to work. And cars, it's a little bit different. Cars, it's more about the world not being able to give up what they have. So that's just Tesla. Tesla is the best most advanced car making. Okay, I'll take out the best, but it's the most advanced car company in the world. Not only that, but it makes lawnmowers, rocket ships, for God's sake, four-wheelers, toys. Don't believe me? Go look on Tesla.com. You will see toys on there. And, no, it's just real advanced. But just because it's advanced and new doesn't mean I really want it. Heck, a new phone comes out, the iPhone 11 or the iPhone 12. That's not going to, just because it's new and it's better doesn't mean I'm going to give up my iPhone 10. I don't have an iPhone 10, I have an Android, but still. Doesn't mean I'm going to give up my older phone to get a new phone. Because of one key, it's not the only one, but it's a key factor.
Money.
Yes, folks, the thing that keeps us all alive. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. That is, it's expensive. And, you know, it's getting cheaper. But that doesn't mean it's cheap. I don't think it ever will be. I don't think electric cars will ever be cheaper than $60,000. Granted that some of the cars cost $60,000, $70,000, but there's also cars for $1,000, and they run perfectly. And about conserving the Earth, I don't mean to be irrational, but the Earth is not going to last forever. There's bound to be, I believe aliens exist. I believe there's extraterrestrial life out there somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to die just by saying this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to disappear. But I believe there's extraterrestrial life somewhere on this Earth. I mean, not on this Earth. Somewhere in the universe. In space. Somewhere in space. And no one can stop me from thinking that. So, along with that extraterrestrial life, Earth isn't going to last forever. I believe we're going to be able to colonize another planet. Maybe it's in our solar system, maybe not. Because like everyone's saying, Earth is running out of fossil fuels. Which is, you know, obviously, it's what makes oil and natural gas. Natural gas may be clean, but it doesn't mean it's not taking up the fossil fuels. I don't really know a lot about natural gas. I think it does take up, you know, it does pollute the environment. I don't know how to do more research if I ever get around to it. But, you know, it's not to the point where fossil fuels are going to stop being used. Maybe when there's no more. You know, because at the current rate that we're at, people are saying that the oil crisis which means the last of the oil will be used up in 2050. Is this true? I believe it. I don't believe I'm going to die and there still be fossil fuels in the world. Not at least on the ground. People are coming up with new ways to get like the pollution back. From the air and, you know, reuse it. But I don't know. My theory is dinosaurs and fossils from billions died every day for millions of years. And it takes so much amount of time for it to turn into fossil fuels, such as oil. My understanding is that it took time to make, or for, you know, geography to make these fossil fuels instead of just fossils under the ground. It seems to me like it'd be practical for fossil fuels to be made every second, every day, all the time, because there's that amount of time. And it's taken that amount of time, so many billions of years, and that time hasn't stopped. It's like a stopwatch that's never stopping. Every second, every millisecond, every centisecond. It's it seems like that would be the way. Seems to me, and I kind of stick by that. But I do get what people are saying. They're saying that even though fossil fuels are being made by Earth every second, every day, every minute of every day, that we're using it up and we're using it up more than what Earth can provide. You know, it's like money. You make $10, but you owe somebody 25, and you keep on making. Once you make 25, you now owe the person $100, just because of the time and the time that it takes you to make the fossil fuels by the time that you owe him. That's kind of it's kind of hard to say. I don't think I worded that out very well, but it's let me think of something better. Think of a boat, and it's got hit by a rock or an iceberg. And Jack and Juliet, who was it? Romeo and Juliet standing at the front of the ship of the Titanic. Oh, no. No, but people are getting buckets. And the bucket of people are throwing water out of buckets back into the ocean. Or into a reservoir for it to be used, where it can't sink the ship anymore. And you're in this big wide ocean. It's like the hole and that bucket, and people are throwing the bucket, throwing it out. That's gonna simulate Earth making more fuel, day by day, minute by minute, second by second. And the hole where the water's coming in from of the ship is us using the water. And the water is coming in so fast. And remember, that's us simulating us using the fossil fuels. The ship is the big like is all the oil put together. All of the oil. And people are trying to put out the water. The water's coming into the fossil fuels. We're using up all the fossil fuels. And the ship is sinking. Look. The water is simulating us using fossil fuels. The people with the buckets trying to throw the water back overboard are trying to replenish the water, and the ship is fossil fuels, the amount of fossil fuels, and it's sinking down. The ship is sinking down. The people are trying as hard as they can to try to get, to replenish. Earth is trying to replenish, but it can't. And by the time that ship sinks, think of the ship being sunk down into the water. Think of that as all the fossil fuels being gone. Now, that's inevitable. That's going to happen at some point. It may not happen soon. It's not going to happen soon. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen in the next couple years. I'll give it 40 years. In 40 years, I'm calling it. In 40 years, there'll be no more fossil fuels. We run out. But I do think within the next 10 or 15 years, Earth will be able to replenish itself. Not by much. It won't give you all the fuels that we had. But I think that, the solidification, the heat of the earth, and whatever it takes to make fossil fuels, I think it'll remake some fossil fuels. So, my prediction is that Earth is going to run out of fossil fuels within the next 40 years. Maybe 50. And we're going to go 20 years without any fuels. We'll have to find some other kind of fuel. Probably electric power. Maybe hydro power. Maybe thermal power. Maybe solar power. I don't know. But we'll be using a different fuel. Don't you worry about that, son. But I think in the next 20 years after that, Earth somebody will be screening down in the Earth, seeing if there's any fuel left, and they'll find a big reservoir of fuel, and they'll probably keep it to themselves, but that won't happen. The media will find out about it, the governments will find out about it, and we'll have fuels again for the next 100 years. Pretty bad landing. But, anyway, yeah, like I was saying. Yeah. Fuel is gonna be back after it's extinct. Because beings died. Dinosaurs, cockroaches, animals, vegetation died every second of every day. Millions and millions of years ago. Just like people, vegetation, animals die every second of every day. And it's sad. It's sad that they die. It's sad. I don't like it. It's whenever I think about it, I get sad. I don't like to think about everything dying every second of every day. But it's not about my emotions. It's not about my emotions all alone. It's about all of Earth. All of Earth and and how we live on Earth. That, you know, we don't know cavemen. Cavemen. We'll say that. They died, and I hate that. But they're heroes, in a way. Because those cavemen, they gave us fossil fuel for today. And we don't know what we're using in that fossil fuel. We could be using a dinosaur for all we know in our fuel. But shoot. We could be using another human being just like us. In what am I saying? We could be using a human just like us. And we're putting that in our gas tank in our car. And, you know, I respect that. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop just to preserve that, because it's gonna just get used by somebody else. It doesn't matter anymore. But shoot, I don't know. It's kind of scary. The road ahead, not our lifetime. Scary. Can't lie. But whatever God does, we have to go for it. I'm not afraid of it. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to my podcast. No, a regular stream that turned into something totally different. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all learned something. I hope you all had some time to chill out and, you know, forget about what's going on in the world right now. Again, my name is Braincell 5000. The game that I am playing right now is called War Thunder. It is free for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And, you know, stay safe out there. I know it's tough. But, you know, you have my support. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. This has been Braincell 5000 OUT out.